Good morning. It's Julia here, and I've got the look of the day. Hope everyone had a great weekend, and we're going to start off the weekday right here with this look. Take a peek. Eye look. What do you guys think of these eyes? I'm using a rose gold luminizer on my eyes today. Yes, you can use them as an eyeshadow, so I thought that'd be fun to show you different ways that you can use products. And that's what I did today. What do you guys think? I have a pretty peach orange lip today, a matte lipstick. So what did I do today? I started off with my normal skincare, and oh, got a little hair right there. Start off with skincare, and then I use a primer to make sure that my moisture was sealed in and it wasn't going to seep through to my makeup, and that will allow my makeup to last longer and not need as much product. So prime always before you do your makeup and you will get better results. And we just launched, I did a couple posts last week, our loose powder foundation. Did you guys see that? I've been playing around with it over the weekend, different techniques and ways to use it. It is a loose powder. Check this out. It has this little mesh that's super bouncy, and the product delivers through that mesh. And we use this really amazing soft fluffy brush to be able to swirl that around and apply that. And one thing I've been playing around with is typically I use concealer to hide areas on my face that have more redness, or if I have blemishes, and I tend to put the concealer around my nose area because I have redness there. I have some sunspots on my cheeks over here. I've got some sunspots over here, and I have lots of redness on my cheeks with broken blood vessels, so I do like to use a concealer to hide that. But one thing about working with powders is usually you're using powders on top of concealer to set it, or your foundation to set it. So I've been playing around with that because I really do like using concealers, because I use actually a lighter shade on my eyes and below my eyes as a highlight. I also use it on the bridge of my nose and on my chin. So I've been kind of playing around with this, and what I think I've decided is, yes, it does work great using the concealer first, and so I apply that in those areas, blend it in nicely with a blending bud, and that kind of gets most of that challenging areas for me that I want to cover up with more coverage, and also the brightness. What I've also realized is that I'm going to need 2 colors of the powder foundation, the loose powder, because I'm going to want to not put the foundation over the areas that I've lightened and brightened. So I just placed another order to get a shade lighter so that I can do the main portion of my face in my main color. I'm using Taffeta, and then I can come in around the eye area and the chin and the nose and be able to keep that light bright color but still get some foundation coverage. So this applies with this brush, like I was saying, into this mesh. Just swirl it around, tap it off, and then you swirl it, you press it, and then you swirl it into your face. And this powder, I have never experienced anything quite like this. It is so fine and so silky that it kind of just melts right into your skin. And it is so light, and it doesn't look like you are wearing anything on your face, and it doesn't feel like you have anything on your face. It's like completely weightless. And usually with powders, I tend to dry up a little bit because my skin type. So I usually, when I'm working with powders, will give myself a little bit of extra moisture treatment before I do that, which of course I did today as well. But no matter how much I put on, it does not cake up. I mean, it doesn't get clumpy. It doesn't look like there's a texture. It's just like melts into the skin. I mean, I don't even know how to describe it, but it is so fine and so silky that it just like absorbs into, I mean, it's just amazing, amazing finish, you guys. And what I've noticed is that, you know, our pressed powder is a really, really matte finish. And this powder it's a matte finish, but it's not quite as matte. So there's a little bit of a glow to it, and it's just absolutely beautiful, absolutely natural looking. Of course, I've got lots of other makeup on top of that, but if you just wanted to use this foundation just on its own, a light coating of this, and it just feels amazing, and you get amazing coverage with it. So that's what I'm using today, our loose powder foundation. Like I said, we launched this, I think on the 15th. Within 2 hours of launch, most of the colors have gone into back order because that's how in demand our products are. Usually it's hard to keep new stuff in stock for long, but we are getting more shipments in next week. So we can still actually order. So even if it's a back ordered item, we can still get that in, and your order will be filled in the order that the orders come in and receive. So coming back quickly, and I've ordered a couple more shades. And that is my foundation. I did kind of decide that this would make an amazing contour as well, because I often use the pressed powder or our powder concealer as a contour. So I actually ordered a shade darker. I think I got Chenille, and I think that's going to be a great contour. I just love the texture and the lightness. It's just amazing. So what I did for my concealer today, not concealer, for contour is our mineral concealer. This is color Fierce. And really you just want to use a product that works with your skin type, and a product that you like that is just a couple shades darker. And I did that on the hollows of my cheek and on my jawline and coming down to my neck and the left and right sides of my nose, just to give my face more three-dimensional quality to it. So if you guys are popping on, go ahead and say hi. Sometimes I can't see when people pop on or if there's comments, so give me some hearts and likes. And go ahead, if you wouldn't mind, share my video. It helps my business a ton. So come on and say hi. And so I did my contour, and then I came in with a pressed blusher. This is our mineral blusher. And I used color Sophisticated today, which is this beautiful orange color. And I kind of knew going out the gate what eye look I was going to do. So I wanted to pick a blush that was going to complement my look. And so this orange palette, I wanted to do my lips in this kind of orange color. So perfect pair with the lips. So that's on my cheek. And I did dab just a tiny amount on my upper outer area of my eye, but you can't really see that, I don't think so much, but just as a habit, I just think it looks more cohesive. So even if you don't wear eyeshadows, if you were to do this foundation, concealer to brighten your eyes, and you came in with some blush, put on some mascara, and you are good to go. You don't need to have as much makeup, obviously, as I'm wearing to have a beautiful, natural look. So I did that with my blusher with my cheeks to add some color to my face. And the real kind of product I wanted to really show you today, beyond the loose powder, is our Luminizer Powder. So this is our a la mode collection. We have 3 different types of luminizers. This is a powder. We have one that's a stick, and that goes on as a cream and blends to a powder. And then we have a cream. So I'm showing today the a la mode powder, and this is color Lustrous. So gorgeous, you guys. It is a rose gold. Look at this. So gorgeous. And out of the 3 luminizers, the powder goes on with the lightest hand. So you definitely can build up to get that more intense. But out of the 3, this is the lightest, more subtle of that, the cream being the most intense and vivid. But it all depends on how much you put on and how much you blend. So I use this on my eyelids. Can you see that, you guys? Isn't that gorgeous? I used it on my eyelids, and I also used it on the high points of my cheeks as a traditional highlighter, and up top right below my brow bone and right above my brow bone. And this is just creating this gorgeous, gorgeous rose gold luminized look. It's like I have light emanating from me. So as the light is hitting me, I just have this beautiful glow. I have a little bit more on than I would normally be wearing because sometimes the camera just doesn't show that kind of intensity. So you can definitely put as much or as little as you want. But look how gorgeous this color is. This is Lustrous and it's rose gold. And just like our loose powders, we have been selling out of our luminizers, all of them in every shade. And every time we bring it back, they're gone again. I checked the website last night, and this particular powder in this color is now back in stock. So if you want to get one of these, you've got to snatch it up quick because they will sell out. We have a few of the darker shades in stock, but the lighter shades I tend to sell out a lot more fast. So beautiful, beautiful color. You don't have to worry about the luminizers, what skin type you are. It works with every skin type. You don't have to worry about color matching. You're just picking the colors that you love and want to play with. So this is color Lustrous on my lid, on the high points of my cheek, on a little bit of my nose, and I'll show you another use for it later. And oh yeah, up on the brow bone here. I also wanted to add in my eyes some depth into the crease. So you can see that it's darker into the crease area, and I grabbed our Splurge Cream Shadow. This is a matte color. This is Color Proud, and this is gorgeous chocolate brown color. And I just worked that in to my crease with my crease brush, and just worked that in and just went back and forth blending. I always go kind of from my crease upwards because I have, more mature eyes, and I tend to have a little bit of a double lid happening. So a way to kind of open up your eyes, even if you have a double lid, is to pull that crease up higher. You can fake your crease. And I like to start off just building up that color and then have my eyes open and in a relaxed state. And I can just kind of see that I needed to darken above my lid area. So I'm actually pulling up my crease so that I can see the darker area above when I have my eyes open in a relaxed state. And that will make my eyes look more three-dimensional and my eyes look bigger by doing that technique. So that is Color Proud in our Splurge Cream Shadow. It is super, super blendable, and it just worked perfectly with the luminizer. And I just love that combination of color, that rose gold with that shimmer and that the matte chocolate brown. I mean, gorgeous together, right? What do you guys think of that? And then, of course, on my lashes, 3D Fiber Lash Mascara for these long, luscious lashes. Can you guys see how long they are? Let's see. Absolutely fantastic mascara. If you haven't tried this yet, you have got to try it, because even if, like I was saying earlier, if you just do a light makeup or even no makeup, putting on mascara just helps define your eyes, because your eyes are just, they say so much about what you're feeling and what you're thinking, and it's really such a focal point. The first thing that people do is they look into your eyes. So a little mascara and you are good to go. And then I did use a couple eyeliners. I used a black, and I used the black today on my upper waterline, and that makes my lashes at the base look fuller and darker. It's a little trick I have. And then I came in with our silver eyeliner, and I used that on my lower lash line. And by using this color, it adds a brightness to my eyes. So my eyes actually look bigger and more open. If you use a lot of dark colors on your waterline or outside, it will tend to close up. So a way to make your eyes look bigger and more alert is to use a light color. So try a white or this silver. I am completely obsessed with it because it does have that sheen to it. And just like a luminizer, when the light kind of hits it, it just pops and is so pretty, especially in photographs. It just has that little extra glisten to it that I love. So that is color Polished, and it is a beautiful silver color. And on brows, of course, I did our Brow Obsession palette in color Dark Brunette. We have a setting wax, 2 powders, and 2 highlighters, a matte and a shimmer. I just used the powder and the wax today because I used the luminizer up in my upper brow bone, but I could have easily used this highlighter because it is a shimmer highlight, and I could have used that right below my brow bone and up here. And then I could have used this one here if I wanted a matte look for under the brow bone. So those are the 2 extra colors in this palette. That's our Brow Obsession. I gotta wipe that off. And let's see, what else did I do? I did on my lip. Let's go to lips, right? Isn't this pretty? This is a liquid lipstick. It is completely matte. It goes on creamy and is long wearing. And it comes in this beautiful tube. You can see the colors on the outside, which is really handy. And then you open this up and you get this wand. These are super, super pigmented, and at the tiniest bit goes a long way. And what I usually end up doing is kind of removing as much product off the wand because such a little bit goes a long way. And the way this wand is designed really makes it easy to line your lips and fill in. It's kind of like in the shape of your lips too. So I usually kind of start in the middle and work my way out and blending, and then going to the point and pointing the outer edges of it, and just super precise. And you just add a little bit of product on here. So I'll get started, I'll get moving around, and then if I need a little bit more, I'll just come in and grab a tiny bit more. But literally, the tiniest bit goes a long way. And for a liquid lipstick, it's like moist. It doesn't have like the super drying quality to it. There is something else I did with my eyes. Let's see. I did grab another luminizer in color Iridescent. This is our lightest color, and it's a pearly iridescent color. It's basically white, and I wanted to brighten up the inner corners of my eye. And I could have used Lustrous, but I just wanted something a little bit brighter, so that's why I picked up Iridescent. And I grabbed another brush, and I just tapped that into my inner corner. And then as my head turns, it just has a little bit of brightness in there in the inner corner, because we tend to be dark in that area of our eye, or kind of bluish gray, greenish sometimes in that area. So that helps, along with the concealer that I put on. That just helps add that little sparkle on the inner corner that makes me look more bright and light and awake. And let's see. And then what I thought I would show you next is another way to use the luminizer powder. I'm going to use the Lustrous again. And I'm going to put a little bit onto my finger, and I'm going to dab it right in the center of my lips. And I don't know if you guys can even see that. Can you see the difference there? Put a little more. It is just going to add this little extra ombre look of 2 different colors. Let me get this on more. I'm just patting, not pressing. Ooh yeah, here we go. You guys see that? See how it's has that kind of rose gold look? Right in the center. Oh yeah, maybe pat and then I'm just kind of rubbing it. That seems to be doing a good job. Pat and then rub a little bit. What do you guys think of that? That is pretty. Look. So that is my look of the day. I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think in the comments, or you can send me a private message. And I'll put a shopping link in the comments below, because the a la mode for the powder in color Lustrous is not going to last long. So if you love this color, you want to pick that up. I'm just going to have you go directly to my website because I don't want to hold up the buying process, because they are going to sell out. So that is my look of the day. I hope you guys like it. Please share my videos. It helps my business a ton. And if you're interested, I am offering free makeup classes, either one-on-one or with your friends, and we just basically get together and you guys tell me the types of things you want to learn, and I do little step-by-step tutorials, and we just chat and have fun. So let me know if you want to sign up to one of my courses, okay? So you guys have a great day. It is Monday morning, and we're starting off the week with this rose gold and a pretty peach lip today. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.